Let's go to the DraftKings Casino. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's do a little classic table games at the DraftKings Casino. New players can play just $5 and get $50 instantly in casino credits. Download the DraftKings Casino app and sign up with code DUDEFOODS. Then press play on your favorite games to join the fun. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility and other restrictions apply. One offer per new casino customer. Casino credits are non-withdrawable and expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/get50. Ends November 2024.
Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dude behind the foods. That's actually really fucking good. Hey, David. So, have you ever had like a random like itch or something in your butt crack? So you have your wife look at it.
All right, this wraps up this episode of this podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Good Behind the Foods listeners.
Are y'all there?
We'll never be there.
Really?
I will never, ever have my wife look inside my crack ever. I don't want to see the inside of my crack. Absolutely not, dude.
Bro, I mean, no. You seeing your inside your crack is disgusting. Your wife, though.
Nope. I can't have her see back there. There's probably some odd amounts of hair that I've never seen or noticed before.
Most definitely.
Yeah, will not ever have her look anything inside there.
So the other day,
all right,
I had an itch on my gooch, pero I didn't know if it was like a bug bite or I was like, is this a rash? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, she's like, let me see. I'm like, all right, fine. Man, it was like low gooch, damn near asshole too. So I'm like, all right, hold on. So I like had some like loose shorts on. So I like opened up my shorts and I'm like lifting my balls up so she
you
can
just
see.
Tell the story. You don't have to act it out.
No. I need to paint the picture. I'm like Picasso with my...
You are not Picasso. You are a homeless man on the streets.
I'm Leonardo DiCaprio with the art.
No, you are not, my friend.
I am Michelangelo the Ninja Turtle with my nunchucks.
Are full of sawadee crap. That's what you are.
So I put my shorts, leg up, lifted up my balls so she could see the little thing, and so she took a picture to show me. It was just like a little random, like just a little itchy bump.
Oh, okay.
And then, but she fucking still has the picture and sends it to me randomly. Of just like my fucking hairy gooch,
Your
dog.
wife is so fucking weird. And this is what I'm talking about. People don't know how weird she is.
Yeah.
There is no other wife on earth that's like, yeah, just spread your legs. Let me see.
No, that's not true. There's plenty of wives out there that would be like, yo, let me see your fucking whatever's itching your butt crack. See?
Robyn is a freak.
Sounds like you're projecting because you wish you could show your wife your asshole.
This is a very weird sentence that nobody ever agrees with. I refuse. I want to save our marriage. I don't want to do that at all. You sick fuck.
Would you like some beer? Because I brought us the very special, limited time only, just dropped in the United States, Chicken Big Mac. And I thought for something heavy and fried, let's have a nice, refreshing Japanese beer.
Japanese people always make a best Ichiban beer.
And they love fried chicken.
Fried chicken, beer.
Beer. Let's get some beer and some birria.
Oh, beer is a beer. It's very good. Beer is a beer.
I got stung by a bee. I was getting some beer and some beer.
Where have you been?
Hey, you choose the beer? All right. Oh, well, I mean, look at this.
Wow.
It looks great.
A double patty of fried chicken.
How's about that? Huh?
I never knew about this until you mentioned it the other day. And that is some next level shit.
Yeah, dog. I mean, okay, look, it's been sitting for like an hour, okay? Because we did a whole ass episode eating our Jollibee. Let me just take a picture.
This is definitely something that a fat person did at a drive-thru at McDonald's. Like, good idea.
Yeah, man. Do we have like you got a knife out there, Robyn Couch?
I think we did. We threw it in the garbage.
I have some forks,
Sure.
if that would help.
I'm pretty sure we could dig those knives out of the garbage bag and it'll still be okay. Because it's a fresh garbage bag.
We ain't got. Here's what we'll do. No, we don't even need it, Robyn Couch.
Use the handle as a knife.
No. Get your ass back in there and run the fucking sound. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. Here's what we'll do.
She's great.
Here's what we'll do. Because I take the top half, you take the bottom half.
Why did you say it like that? I don't know why that pissed me off. Don't say it like that.
Yeah, look.
Oh, I'll take the bottom half. You take the whole half.
I'll take the top half, you take the bottom half.
I'll take the bottom half.
Yeah. And
Perfect. This
there
is
you go.
best.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because you don't need both. You just need the flavor of the chicken.
You truly don't. And you have sauce on yours?
Yep. That's all I needed.
Perfection.
Wow.
We did it! Genius! Cheers. No, wait, you coughed on that. Okay, cheers.
It's like a big old chicken nugget.
It's a big old chicken nugget. It tastes different than their regular chicken burgers.
It's a big old chicken nugget.
It's literally a big old chicken nugget with mac sauce and lettuce.
I think I kind of like this, dude.
I think I kind of love it. With the beer?
Where's the hot sauce?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Now you're talking my language.
Now you're talking. Dude, get the heck out of my head because I just saw Scarface the other day. I haven't seen it in so long.
I don't think I've ever even seen all of Scarface, to be honest.
Really?
I know that's blasphemy as a rapper, but I don't think I've seen the whole thing.
It's a pretty ridiculous accent. Like, I didn't realize it. Hey, what's going on there?
But I'll tell you what, my favorite clip that I've seen from Scarface is where the guy's like, where'd you get that scar on your face from eating pussy? He's like, I don't know how you get a scar like this from eating pussy.
One of my favorite scenes that I saw when I was growing up was when he went over to the pool to hit on the girl. He said, you know what the ladies love? They love this. Then Tony Montana's like, hey, kids, take a look at that over there. See him? He's gonna get slapped. Does he get slapped? And then when he walks away, he goes, you know, if it was just, I'll fucking knock your ass out. It's like, dog, they said some wild shit back in the day.
I gotta watch it, man. But you want to hear some crazy shit? When I was going back and forth of like potential rap names, because I was born in Montana, I was almost like Timmy Montana.
Really?
But then there was already the French Montana in existence, and I didn't want people to think I was copying him.
Yeah. Timmy Montana, no good.
Timmy Montana. For a point, I was like, because I really liked my Nixon watch, I was gonna call myself Timmy Nixon as a rap name.
You had a lot of bad ideas back in the day, huh?
Well, better than fucking corny ass Timothy De La Ghetto, dog. The fuck?
Timothy De La Ghetto is so funny, though.
No, I know, and it holds like significance for me as a person, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I remember first hearing that. I was like, oh, Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool.
It's like an if you know, you know situation. Why did you go with funny David So? weird one.
My parents named me. And my dad's a pastor, so I had to go with a biblical name, and it's David. King David, if you will. Everybody,
David and Goliath. Oh, but you are David and Goliath.
I'm David and Goliath. Don't throw no stones my way if thee is without sin. Ooh, I think I found you in a garbage bin. Trash.
Trash can Oscar. I won an Oscar. Thank the Academy. A cad DM'd me on IG. ICUP. You're an Asian. You're an Asian.
Wow.
Slant eyes. Cookie. My slant eyes can still see with 2020 vision. 2020 Wanda vision.
Whoa. WandaVision, marvel at my talents. Oh, give up soda for Lent. Ooh, didn't drink water. Jesus walked on it.
Jesus walked on water, turned water to wine. Why are you whining when life is so good? Life is so hood.
Wow. Dude, let me tell you something. It's been a while since we did that, and we still got it, dude. It's just another version of battle rapping.
No, that's just good stuff right there, bro.
Oh, it is, dude. Battle rapping, though, has gotten pretty freaking corny, huh? I've seen some pretty corny shit lately.
You've been watching the wrong clips.
You know what it is that I wonder if people feel this way, right? I don't like it when nerdy people do
love it.
battle raps.
No, I love it. You're
because it's so corny.
No, you're wrong.
I think it's so corny.
You're
dude.
100% wrong.
Because I think they're creative, but in like a weird artsy way without like the battle flavor that I like. And it's just like, yeah, that rhyme worked, but it's just weird.
No. High key disagree.
I high key disagree with you, dude.
I think-
and then it's like these guys, and they always talk about guns. It's like it doesn't match this. It's like you could just do the creative and be more to you.
No, but you know why they started doing that? To prove a point that like these battle rappers, like even the ones that look hood, they don't pop guns either. So they're trying to say
But it
like,
wasn't like that though. They were legit fucking thugs back in the day.
no, that's you being racist. Because like, watch
Murder Mook.
Murder Mook hasn't actually murdered anybody.
I'm not saying he murdered.
I know,
but
I'm
where
saying-
they grew up is a representation of what they rap about.
maybe,
You know what I'm saying?
but maybe not. Like,
Oh, you don't think Jin killed a few people?
I think, yeah, it was funny at first. I know what you're saying. It was weird when like the nerdy battle rap guys started talking about shooting guns and shit, right? But I think it kind of got to a point where people were like, none of these people are actually killing anybody. So then it kind of became like, how do you just do it in the most creative way? You know what I'm saying? But I follow some like pretty dope nerdy white rappers that like, they're not talking about busting guns and shit, but the way they do it and the way they put the shit together, next level shit, and they get respect from like the gun popping battle rappers. I don't know, man.
Maybe I'm over it. It's just like, I think it's just so corny now.
I don't think you know how to listen.
Oh, I think I listen perfectly fine, dude.
I don't think you get it.
I think Chia would disagree that you listen very well. Also, my wife would disagree that I listen very well.
Oh, you gotta listen to. I gotta send you some battles. Now, this is not a nerdy white rapper, but he is a white rapper. This guy named A Ward, and his whole thing is that he is he's a God fearing religious Christian battle rapper, and he be killing these other battle rappers, bro.
But resurrecting them at the same time.
Oh, it's all shit like that, but like not corny. It's so good. I gotta send you some of his shit.
I don't know what it is about it lately. I used to be obsessed with battle rap because of like the creativity and how fun it was. I think it's still there. Maybe I'm just like moving past it in terms of what I enjoy. But it's just like, I feel like it kind of reminds me a little bit of the spoken word. Like everybody has a certain way they say things and everybody says it that way now. So like stylistically, I don't see a lot of like variation. It's just more like that same type of, like when we make fun of spoken word, they had their own version of that. And I keep hearing that same thing. So it's just like, oh, I'm kind of over this.
Yeah, I think that's just you just being ignorant. I don't think you...
I think you just want to keep your ear close to the streets.
I think there's lots of different battle leagues with lots of different rappers of all different styles. And a lot of them are saying some very cool
I'm going to battle rap you right now, dude. And I would lose. Pop pills. I got kills. I'm good.
Oh.
Whoa. Wow. Dude. Wow, dude.
David So.
Thank you.
You know what I remember? You know what you just reminded me of?
What?
The roast me challenge. And then I called you out.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And you did a Kendrick remix.
Yes, dude. That was hard. That was one of the hardest things I ever had because I don't rap.
Yeah.
So it was like, that took me way longer than it should have. Because when you did that, I was like, oh, this will be fun. And I'm like, this is so fucking hard.
It was so fun though, wasn't it?
It was fun, but for me, I remember my brain hurting because it's like you're trying to do something you've never done in your life, and I don't want it to be bad.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, how the fuck? I was like, this is corny. 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 Because just because you listen to rap a lot doesn't mean you can rap.
Right.
Because there's a formula to this, right? How you emphasize certain words. Just like with singing. Like if you could hum doesn't mean you could sing. Same thing goes for rap. I listen to hip hop all the time. Doesn't mean I could do it, dude. It's so fucking hard, dude.
I'm glad you had fun with it. Some people took it so seriously, like, who was it? I think Dietrich's got so like dark with it, like talking about, I don't know, a few people like Dietrich's and fucking shout out to Dan, Vine Dan. Like they got so super introspective and depressing. They were rapping about how like they're like depressed and like and
It's supposed to be funny.
I know, and like Dan was rapping about how like life didn't pan out the way he wanted to, and he feels like a failure and all this shit. I was like, God damn, man!
What the fuck? I'm trying to kill myself from a 2-story building.
It was like
turns out not high enough.
I broke my knees for life, and now I walk with a limp.
Not even funny. That's just for real. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, Dietrich's got pretty serious in his shit too, and I was like, yo, man. I mean, it was great.
It's just like roasting yourself already has a connotation of it being fun. It's not pull out your insecurities of yourself. You know what I mean?
And I had said some jokes in mine where people were like, some people were like, did he just admit to having a little dick and that his wife is cheating on him? But I was just saying things that people would say if they were to roast me. So a lot of people some people didn't get what I was doing there.
Oh,
but
they're pretty dumb then. Yeah. That's some slow shit right there.
But I thought it was obvious what I was doing.
Yeah, it was pretty. You know what's so funny? When I was shooting that video, I used to have this office in downtown 7th Street, and then I went into downtown and I started shooting. But you have to do that thing, and it's so awkward. I don't know how rappers do that shit, where you're in public and you just have to do this performing thing to like this low Q music.
I know.
And of course, as I'm doing it, somebody calls me a loser, and I'm like, I'm doing it for this fucking video.
You know, it's funny that you say that. Is like, now I feel that since production value isn't necessarily priority, right, for social media, you'll have a lot of people just on the street lip syncing their new song just to the cell phone, right? But you have a lot of rappers, like this girl specifically, I saw the other day a clip of her. She's like lip syncing her new song to the phone, but she's like kind of like, you see her looking off to the side when people walk by and shit. Like you can tell she's like so self-conscious.
You just got to be in it and fucking do it, man. And then just people are gonna say things, take photos, make fun of you. There was actually a video online, now that you mentioned that. I don't know who the rapper is, but he's pretty popular. And he's on the back of a truck and they're shooting.
Yes.
And there's a girl making fun of him. And then little does she know, he's fucking popular as shit. And it's like basically saying he's a loser, he's being weird. It's like, or he's an artist and he's shooting a fucking music video.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I saw that too, right?
Yeah.
And I saw the video of her making fun of him first. And then I saw his video out of curiosity, and it kind of comes up next in the algorithm. I low-key wouldn't put it past people.
Set up.
Yeah. To be like,
yeah.
you see this first one and you're like, oh, now you're automatically on this guy's side and you want to root for his music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There was a conversation about that with, what's his face? The Chinese guy. Simu Liu. So Simu, he did this thing, it's like Canada's...
On Dragon's Den. Yeah, you talking about the boba.
The boba thing, right?
Yeah. People think that's set up.
It is set up.
What you mean it's set up?
'Cause let's just say I know. So, because it's like, so people were kind of surmising, it's like, that's a little convenient that the one episode that he's on, they would bring this person on for him. And so I was like, yeah, I mean, it's reality TV. Like, of course, like
Oh, you mean set up to have him on that episode?
with that person on.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I thought you were saying it was like all scripted.
No, it's not scripted for sure, but they definitely had that person on there for him.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know his brand is like complaining about Asian stuff.
That makes sense.
So, and that conversation kind of came up, and then a few of my friends were like, do you think so? And I was like, well, let me ask, right? Because I know people in production. 100%. No. 100%. It was like, oh, this is what his brand, they knew that his brand is like,
that he would have stood up for
he
it.
would have like complained about Asian stuff, so they had that person specifically on for him.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
It turned into a whole viral conversation.
exactly. So the TV show knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think like there was arguments like, oh, it's not set up at all. Like he didn't know. It's like no, they all knew, but it's reality TV. That's what it's supposed to be.
I would say 100% the producers knew what they were doing.
Exactly. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, though. That's not a knock. It's just
I think it's tough to say if he knew.
I don't think he knew.
Yeah.
I think they knew what they were doing, though. They see his posts. It's always about like Asian this, Asian that. They're like, oh, great, we're gonna have this person present in front of him, and they kind of created that viral moment, right? So it's like that's the thing of like we don't know what's real or not sometimes, and I think I forget sometimes that people don't know how TV works. Like reality TV is never reality TV. There's producers in everybody's fucking ear, and they want the show to go a certain way.
I'm gonna blow your mind after this break.
DraftKings Casino is what this podcast is brought to you by. The days might be getting shorter, but the action on DraftKings Casino is here to stay. Play hundreds of games for endless excitement. Ooh, for example, play your hand at classic table games or set the slots on fire with the fan favorite like Cash Eruption. New players can play just $5 and get 50 instantly in casino credits. Download the DraftKings Casino app and sign up with code DUDEFOODS. Then press play on your favorite games to join the fun. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility and other restrictions apply. One offer per new casino customer. Casino credits are non-withdrawable and expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/get50. Ends November 2024.
You ever watch Bear Grylls?
Don't say anything.
Let me tell you something.
Don't say anything, dude.
Let me fucking tell you.
I will wine cork my heart out right now.
Bro.
Oh, ow, that fucking hurt. Okay.
The pointy part.
Ow.
Dog. Multiple clips. Example, I'll tell you the one that threw me off. And I mean, and this was like, we've worked on the production side of real TV shit. We understand, of course, you're setting things up sometimes to make entertaining television, all right? But there's a part of me, like with Naked and Afraid, I feel like that shit's real, okay? I want to believe it's 100% real. I saw this Bear Grylls clip where it's him being like, let's say, you know, this is like let's say this is land and this is land and this is like a big gap, okay? And he's like, oh, he's like, it's a gap like this. And he's like, oh, I've come to this thing now, I'm trying to get across, I'm just gonna have to jump, you know? And then he's like, oh, all right, you risk it, he jumps across this shit, okay? Somebody found the exact same spot, bro. And like, if you walk like 3 more feet down, you can literally just walk across this way. It's shit like that.
See, but why did they do that? They don't have to do shit like
I
that,
know.
though. Why ruin that shit, dude? I love those I love survival shows because it's just the contrast of who they are in the beginning to towards the end.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking funny to me, dude.
It's the best.
They're just like, I've been doing this for years. Not a single person's gonna beat me. Cut to 2 episodes later, my children, my wife. I'm like, dog, you shouldn't have gone so hard in the beginning. You should have, I'm here for the challenge. I want to see what I'm made of. Because when you can start that hard and then you're the first person out, you look like an idiot.
There was one girl, she was so hot, and I know that's why I chose her, because she was done after day 1. She was like, she was leading up to it. She was like, you know what? I've done this. I'm good with a bow and arrow. Blah blah blah. Her butt was phenomenal butt. And then first day there, she's like, basically was like, man, it's really hot.
That's it.
After a day,
Nothing
she was
happened.
like, after a day, she's like, I can't do this. Just left, dog.
It's just like sitting there. So day 1, it's kind of hot.
Yeah. There was another
Bad sign, dude.
Yeah, it's like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
There was another girl, also beautiful, and I think she had done it before. She had gone pretty far. I forget the details of it, but she was, her first episode was in a different country, and this time they were in Africa, and she was with a group this time, and she got to the water hole, and she saw some fucking lions. Shook. She's like, I'm out.
Yeah, I think I would be out too.
Yeah, she's like, no. Those are lions.
Yeah.
You know?
There was a few episodes too where I forgot which show this was, but there was a grizzly bear in the vicinity, really close to the camp, and they're like done. Because they know how fucking scary those things are. And they're looking to hunt and kill somebody, and they're like done. And I wouldn't be surprised if the producer was like, we're done here. Like, you guys have to leave, right? So I'm pretty sure that even if they didn't say that, the producers would have wrapped it up because that's too dangerous.
Yeah, bro. It's been some. Let's see. I saw an episode of Naked and Afraid where Oh, did you see the frozen tundra one where they're in Alaska?
Yeah, that where they had to eat berries and shit. There were like
Yeah.
some frozen berries. That one I was surprised that they would even shoot there. It's so bad.
Dog, but they and then they fucking they ended up killing like a beaver or some shit, and because of they were in the frozen whatever, they like dug a hole and were able to preserve the meat for however long. They just took it out like a little freezer and cooked it when they needed it.
Which is fucking insane.
Crazy.
Like that episode, like try to see them keep warm made me cold because of just like how intense that situation is. I like survival shit. Because of Naked and Afraid, I had a stint where I just kept lighting things on fire. And so Mary would get pissed. So she caught me in the kitchen once.
It's like you're Sid from Toy Story.
It was cold outside. So I got this specific type of a flint fire starter, right? And the one that this one is a little expensive, it's like $100. And the design is a metal tube that has an opening for the flint and the scraper, so it basically is shaped just like this hot sauce bottle, and it projects it out to a specific
so
source.
you can see the spark fly out.
Yeah, so it doesn't go everywhere. It goes directly into it. I still use it till this day.
Right.
But it's too cold outside, so I was like, oh. And it was rainy, so I was like, I gotta use this. So I got some tin foil, and I got into the kitchen floor, and I bundled up a bunch of just like random chopsticks that we had, and I broke it, and I feathered it out with a knife. And then right when I'm about to do it, she comes into the kitchen. She's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm gonna start a fire. And she goes, why?
Yeah.
I was like, is it because of that stupid show? And I'm like, it's on tinfoil. It's fine. I'll just do it. She goes, no. I was like, you're not starting a fire in the house. I was like, why can't I start a fire? I'm not gonna do. I know what I'm doing. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I was like, we're getting into this stupid argument. She's right. Like, I shouldn't be starting a fire inside the house.
But still, it was controlled environment.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not a fucking kid. I know what I'm doing.
And did you do it?
After she went to sleep. She still don't know I did it.
She wakes up to the smoke detector going off.
No, I lit it on fire. I saw, and I turned it out real fast.
So
and I
funny.
Put it in the fucking sink, and she still doesn't know.
Ha! How about that?
Yeah.
You just reminded me one time when I was a little kid. My dad came home. He's like, where are the light bulbs? To my mom. Goes home. He goes, grabs a light bulb. He's like, watch this. I had to be like in preschool. Puts the light bulb in the microwave. He's like, watch this. Puts it on like 30 seconds. My mom's like, what are you doing, right? The microwave, as the light bulb is going around, it starts turning pink, green, yellow, blue, all these beautiful colors. And I'm like, wow. And I was like, yeah, check it out. And then it exploded. The light bulb went, "Pring!" and like busted into a million pieces. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Wait, how did he figure this out?
I have no idea. His homie must have told him at work or some shit.
They probably did for only a couple of seconds, and your dad did it way too long.
Came home, he was excited, dog, to show me this shit. And I was like, whoa. And
Hey, man, your dad's a little R word too, huh? All guys are a little R word.
just excited to share something with his son, you know?
It's like, do you want to see this? And your mom's like, this is so stupid.
I almost set the house on fire one time because I was home alone a lot, or I would,
Latchkey kid, as we were called.
I was very much so a latchkey kid, or my mom would just be asleep, and I was like, she'd sleep till like noon, and I'd be like, oh, I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying? So I'd make little snacks. I would like melt cream cheese on like,
Yeah.
on, one time I felt like I was a genius, dog. I took little fucking Triscuit crackers, I sliced a hot dog, put it on there, peeled a string cheese, laid it across, put it in the microwave. Okay? But one day, there's like 2 hot dogs left in the packet. I took it, just threw it in the microwave, turned it on for a minute.
That shit lit on fire.
The ink melted. The shit busted on fire. I was like, oh my God. I'm like taking water from the sink, splashing it on the microwave. It was fine. We survived.
Wow. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
I don't know why this memory sparked for me. So I remember as a kid, like seeing your parents naked isn't weird, right? Like your mom would bathe you and shower you.
Fine.
No, I'm okay. I remember this moment. I don't remember how old I was, but I was definitely on the older side to like where you could like comfortably see your parents naked,
Okay.
right? But my mom was taking a shower, and then I wanted to ask, okay, Mr. Cakes, and so I went into her bathroom while she was showering to ask her if I could go play outside, and then my mom was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "What are you doing? Get out!" And I'm like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Like I couldn't I didn't understand, but I was definitely at an older age where you don't see your parents naked. But I don't think my mom registered that. In my head, it clicked that she's a woman, right? Because to me, that's mommy.
And it doesn't even register that it's like it's weird or wrong because it's like you're just kind of used to being around each other. you know? Yeah.
And there was moments even when I was younger than that. I remember I was taking a bath with my mom and she was wearing her bra and her underwear. I'm like, what the fuck? Who wears their clothes in the water? I just remember thinking about that shit. I never understood it. It was, I think, a faint memory as a kid. And I would say if that time I was probably like maybe 12 years old or something, right? So I definitely already hit puberty. But to me, mom is always mom.
Right.
And she like freaked out. I was like, fucking stop being weird. Can I go outside or what? you know? And I remember my mom just kind of being like embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
I know.
Like I didn't get what's going on until my brother explained to me. It's like you saw, my mom's naked. You can't see mom naked. I'm like, why?
Why?
Yeah.
And honestly, man, it gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
To explain that shit because like, you know, I'll tell Veda like, all right, mama, like when she's running around in her little pull-ups or whatever, or like she'll like lift her shirt up. I'm like, all right, mama, remember, like you don't do this outside though, okay? And she's like, why? I'm like, cause it's not, you just don't show your chichis outside. And she's like, why? And it's weird to try to explain to her. I try to give her a reason, right? But I can't just be like, oh, it's inappropriate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to be like, but I'm also not trying to make it like a dirty thing, like her body's dirty or whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm like, how do I explain to a 3-year-old why you don't be naked? You know what I'm saying? So right now it's just kind of like there's no real answer. It's like you just don't, mama.
Yeah,
you know, it's
yeah,
just not
yeah.
only around mommy and daddy and the doctor. You
Yeah,
know?
because like for me, as like a 12-year-old, it never clicked.
Right.
Like it's just mom. So like for that, I mean, I don't remember too many thoughts after that. I was like, oh, I just can't see her. Okay, fine, whatever. But I was just thought it was weird. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? You're a girl.
Bro, when I drop Veda off at school, you know, we do this thing with like little. I taught this thing like, hey, get a Spider-Man kiss. You know what I'm saying? So like she like leans upside down like she's fucking what's her face? You know, Mary Jane, and then I'm like Tobey Maguire, but I gave her a little like right. So I dropped her off at school. She's a Spider-Man kiss. Give her a Spider-Man kiss, and she goes, I want to do tongue kiss. I'm like, no, baby. She's like, I want to kiss with tongue. I'm like, baby. We don't do that. She's like, why? I'm like, we just don't. But for her, there's nothing romantic, dirty about it. She's
No,
just
your
like,
child forced me to change her diaper and shit and wash her pee. It's fucking causing a scene. I want Uncle David. I was like, she's like, all done. I was like, no, I'm not wiping you though. Damn.
yeah, we gotta be like, okay, Uncle David can help with story time, but Daddy's gonna do potty time. Just why?
Like, damn. She wants me to wipe her. I can't do this.
It's such an interesting stage, you know, where they are understanding of things. So I want to give her I want to give her reasons, you know? I'm not just like telling her random shit, but then it's like, how do you really explain without, you know, being like this is a corrupt, it's because people out there ain't shit, baby girl, you know?
Yeah. And this is where you do the deep monologues with her.
Men ain't shit. The world is full of evil people.
Why?
And she's like, can I have ice cream?
Ice cream good. It's like, okay, sweetie, you're not listening right now, and you're just like daddy.
Yeah.
You're just like daddy.
Are you one of those, look, man, people always ask me this, man, when they talk about having kids and shit, right? Because, of course, you know, you're married. One day, you're going to have a couple babies, or maybe not.
A little chicken Big Mac coming out, dude.
So people are always like, are you ever concerned about bringing kids into this terrible world we live in?
Oh, please. Listen, you know what's so weird about that? It's almost as if parents don't realize that you are responsible for raising your child. That's the thing, too, right? They go, oh, it's because of blah, 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 the world that we live in.
Yeah.
You know, the world that we live in now, I would say arguably 60 years ago might have been way worse.
Bro, look, that's yes. Because
You know what I'm saying?
I tell people all the time, the world's been fucked up, dog. The world's always been fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like when you become an adult, you start thinking the world's getting worse every day. People are getting evil. But it's just because you're not paying attention to that shit when you're a kid.
Yeah.
It's like there's always been fucked up people. We see more of it now because of social media. Yeah, we hear about every weird ass dude in Florida that wants to like, I don't know, like fuck a dead horse because he's high on whatever. But back then that shit was happening. We just didn't know about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like I said, you as a person are responsible for raising your kids. You can't always just keep blaming it on the world, right? And like, here's something else that blew my mind that somebody said online that, you know, I never really thought about. It's like, for us, we talk about the world that's fucked up that we live in because we choose to participate in things that are fucked up, right? And I was like, oh shit, I never thought about that. It's like, yeah, he goes, think about it like this. Everybody says, I can't find a job. Where do you live? It's like, you can't find a job in the place that you're comfortable in that you don't want to leave. The United States is huge.
That's true.
If you want a job where you could have food in your stomach and a roof over your head, there's a job somewhere in the United States. You just don't want to go there. So
But I don't know what you want to live in Arkansas.
exactly. But that's the thing. It's like, if it's just a survival thing, you can survive.
Right,
It's just you don't want to take the responsibility of going out there in a place that you, which is a valid reason. But you can't say that nobody wants to hire me or those type of things. Or, and, you know, it relates to like having kids. It's like, I don't, the world is fucked up and the kids that, it's like, but you're the parent. You can choose what they see on the phone and all this other stuff. Like you're a big part of how they're raised. So, you know, the whole world is fucked up.
And that brings me to another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. That's so funny because there was an article recently that was posted about like top 10 best countries to live, right? Number 3, United States, all right? So then, of course, so many comments. USA number 3, this shithole, blah, 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 with all this shit going on. I'm like, you guys, where else would you want to live besides the United States of America, dog? I know it's a lot of fucked up shit going on here. It's a lot of fucked up shit going on in the whole world, okay? But to like, honestly, where would you want to live besides America, dog?
Listen, man, I 100% agree with you. That's 100% facts. Because every now and then these random, I don't like watching, like we've mentioned it before, I don't like watching politics and stuff because everything's so skewed. Yeah. So I'd rather read things rather than look at videos because it makes me feel a certain way about things that I don't even know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
But like, there's always like these young kids are like, America is a shithole. Yeah. America, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you're living here.
Yeah.
Like, the truth of the matter is, you don't have to be here if it's so fucking bad. But you like your freedom and your liberties. Like, we might not have it all figured out, but this motherfucking country is free as fuck. I could be whatever the fuck I want to be.
Exactly.
And you say this, as you know right now, there are literal wars going on right now. It's like, dude, it's so much better out here. Hey, Gaza, Palestine, certain parts of like Asia. It's like, you know, China too, by the way. It's like, you want to talk about fucking repression. You can't say shit against the government or you're fucking dead.
Yeah. Well, look, let's talk about this, bro. Opposite side of the spectrum, right? A country that I've always wanted to visit. I never have. You've been there, Japan, right? Technologically dope, style dope. It's fucking, it looks amazing out there, right? The food looks amazing. But I like that I can be loud in public. I like how crazy we get as Americans. I like that we can talk our shit if we want to and have opposing arguments and scream and be ignorant if we need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I love and respect how they carry themselves in Japan and how they move, I wouldn't want to live there. I like this. You know what I'm saying? The freedom to do what we're doing now, like, we can't be talking about this reckless shit in Japan. I don't know, can we? You've been there.
Well, so like, it's interesting, and we'll talk about this right after the break.
Right after this break, we're gonna bukkake each other. We'll be right back.
So like, here's the thing, you know, people like, it's not like I went to Japan once, right? I've been there multiple times. We have friends out there, everything else like that. You can, right? But the difference between a more conservative society that has their culture bound. America's a very new country, right? There are societal pressures that are unspoken that weigh very heavy in Asia, right? So for example, if I said, I can't dress like this going outside in like Korea. Yeah, I can, right? But people will be talking.
Yeah.
He looks sloppy. Oh, is he homeless? Oh, what is his family like? And it's a reflection of your family and other people, and people fucking chirp all the time. In America, if I walk outside like this, it's just a dude in shorts and a jacket.
Nobody cares.
Nobody gives a fuck, right? But I think in Asia, there's so much societal pressure to be a certain way and so much giving a fuck about shit that doesn't matter to you that I would lose my fucking mind.
Word.
That's why like Korean pop stars, right? They can't make a move that makes them look bad in any way that humanizes them a little bit.
Right.
Because people will call them fucking uncouth. uncouth.
Yeah.
Like you don't deserve your shit. They'll try to destroy their fucking lives.
They want you to leave the country.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. And
Yeah.
I know for people like, oh, you don't know. I'm fucking Korean and I'm in entertainment. I know quite well. And I know a lot of people that you know that are in personal entertainment that tell me all these fucking stories and how stressed they are about this stuff. So I've heard it all and I know it all. And I've seen it. So America, yeah, we do have those types of, but you don't get these celebrities who can mouth off, do whatever, drink, have fun, party, be in affairs and still have a career. That's in America only. You have an affair in Korea and you're a pop star, your whole career is done.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about you. There's a comedian that I follow that gambling is illegal in Korea. He did a little gambling. He hasn't been on a TV show in like 10 years now.
Crazy.
For fucking gambling, dude.
Bro, look, I know we got some fucked up shit out here, okay? But a lot of that shit is fucked up because, people are stupid. And people are stupid because we have the freedom out here to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's like we're like that dysfunctional family member that they're like so fun and they need to relax sometimes. But that's the beauty of it.
And I really do think it's a huge source of our like creativity and art, right? Because here's the other argument I hear a lot too. It's like, oh, America's like, when it comes like the hip hop scene, other people have it. Where did they get it from?
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Where do you think these Korean rappers got their shit from? Do you think that they had cornrows in their fucking hair and froze? What are you talking? That's from here, dude.
The froze are wild.
Yeah, the froze are wild one. They have like literally Afro puffs on there. It's from here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like this is the fucking source. And
black people specifically, if someone doesn't realize that's what we're saying.
white people with froze have started hip hop since day one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I love Yellow Wolf. You know?
Look. So that's what I'm saying. That's why. And even when I was in the comments being like, you guys, look, y'all talking a lot of shit right now, but where else would you live? People were kind of like, Tim, come on. I'm like, bro, this is we got it. It's lit out here.
Yeah. Look, and like I said, and I really do mean this, if you are online talking about how much you hate this country, you can literally leave.
Yeah.
At any fucking time. You can figure it out, pack your fucking bags, and go to that country that you idolize so fucking much.
Yeah,
you can get a visa there, a work visa, figure it fucking out. You are not landlocked to this place.
Yeah, bro. And I think look, as beautiful as it is that we really want to be proud of where we are, where we come from, and our individual identities and shit like that. Look, I'm a proud Thai boy. I'm proud to be Asian. I try to make young Asian people be proud of where they come from and not be ashamed. But bro, I'm proud to be a motherfucking American too, brother.
Yeah, man.
I'm an American, brother.
Dude,
I'm here, son.
It's America all day. Do we have fucked up things? 100%. Is there a lot of things that we could do better? 100%. But it doesn't matter. I love the red, white, and blue, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Red, white, blue, and yellow. That's what we do out here,
Yeah.
brother.
Hey, gay people can get married here, homie.
It's lit.
What's up, dude? You could practice whatever fucking religion you want. Let's fucking go. Let's not even talk about all that other type of freedoms that you guys hate so fucking much. All right. I think, and guess what? You know how great this country is? You can criticize the government and this country, and it's all good.
And you gonna be okay.
Yeah, Mao Zedong ain't on your back. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that is.
That's a Chinese fucking communist leader.
What the fuck?
You're okay. Dude, Jack Ma, remember the guy, the Alibaba dude?
Yeah.
He said something about the Chinese government. Haven't heard from him since, and he's a billionaire.
What?
Yeah, he literally disappeared. People are assuming he's dead right now.
Really?
They think that they had like photos of him and his family in his place, but it looked like CGI created.
Weird.
So technically, people don't know if he got like captured, beaten up, and then reformed, or if he's not even alive anymore.
Dang.
So there's like crazy shit like that. Like you have people on YouTube that have government pages talking shit about the government,
Yeah.
unearthing all this secret stuff, and they're still alive,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
So shout outs to the US of A, dude.
But I tell you what though, Japan got those lit game shows and the porn is it's next level.
That's what I love. Okay, all right. Maybe the game shows. There's Japanese porn is still not my cup of tea, man. I just don't get it. How can you watch that stuff, dude?
I don't don't watch the crazy tentacles and shit like that.
It doesn't matter, dude.
No,
They always look so uncomfortable.
It does matter.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
You trying to turn me on right now?
Let's
Or
stop
what?
that. No. Hold on, pixelate my face real quick. I don't like the Japanese pornos, man. It's still not something I just can't get into.
They're not always uncomfortable looking.
You know what's funny too about porn?
What?
When the occasional times that I do peruse,
Yeah.
I realized I don't like porn people who are overly eager. And I don't like Japanese women where they're not eager at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like the one that when they come in, it's like, yeah, I want your dick. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Next.
Too much.
Nobody does that. Next.
Porn is where I learned that only white women say cock. That is where, oh yeah, your fucking cock feels so good. Oh, is that your cock? It's like, ugh.
Next. And then it's the Japanese one.
Oh, now you're talking my language, brother.
No, we're not. No, we're not, dude. They're always like their arms are up like this. Oh, why is it always like this too? And
That's just one genre. You know, there are plenty of Japanese porn women who
I don't deep dive deep enough for
look
that.
like they enjoy it.
All I know is that if I see a Japanese face, I go swipe. If I see a Korean face, I go swipe.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta look for the Japanese, the older ones, like the milfier Japanese women, because their whole vibe in the videos is always like they're like seducing a young dude and shit. So they're like
in control.
They like what they're doing. Yeah.
Tonight, that is what I'm going to be watching then.
Hell yeah.
And I'm
Come
a-
over. I'll show you some good shit.
I'm
We'll
okay,
take our
dude.
dicks out together.
Nope.
And here's the thing. I learned from a movie. It's not gay if like I hold onto my own penis and you hold onto yours, but we move each other's arms, because then it's like it's an opposite.
If you have to do some gymnastics to do gay stuff like that, that's gay.
No. We're not touching dicks.
It doesn't matter. That is never, ever happening. This is the guy that was so disappointed when he found out his Apple Vision Quest Pro, he couldn't watch porn on it. He was so upset.
Well, what the fuck?
Why the fuck else would I buy this?
Seriously. First of all, I learned that little funny grab your own dick and homie grab your bite from Zack and Miri Make a Porno. It's a movie. But yeah, man, Apple Vision Pro, it was so disappointing.
When's the last time you used that?
Like 3 months ago.
Dude. And I bet you were barely using it too.
No, it all goes back to the movie that I'm not done writing, because my goal for that shit, I should just get those glasses you got. Because my goal for the Vision goggles was to be in bed next to my wife, because she goes to sleep at like 9 p.m.
watch movies.
And sit there and watch movies and chill and just and still be connected to like my texts and my emails and shit like that. But I'm not allowing myself to consume new content until I write the scripts. So.
Like the one I have is not as immersive and cool because you get to do it. But this one for watching movies and shit,
Yeah.
hella fun.
I want them.
Because at night, because we have the blackout blinds, the room is completely dark. It just looks like I'm in my own theater, and I just lay down and I watch a movie. It's fucking dope. And I got my little AirPod Pros in. Can't hear nothing.
You know what me and Chia have been wanting to do, or what we've been doing? 9 a.m. movies, dog. It's amazing.
Oh, you're at that age now, huh?
Movie theaters, because
Yo, can I tell you guys? Hold on, before you say that, there's one of the funniest things that Rick has ever said. We were all hanging out at his house, and then these Skechers pop up or some shit. And then Tim goes like, dude, you know what? Yo, Skechers got some fire ass designs, dog. And then Chia was like, I bid on that Skechers thing. And then Rick out of nowhere, he goes, hey, y'all sound hella old. I was actually crying laughing just because of this awkward silence. He goes, y'all sound hella old.
he probably said y'all sound old as fuck.
Fuck, yeah.
I was so embarrassed.
That shit was so fun. It was so funny because of just Chia trying to be like, I bid on that shit. Like, it was the coolest thing.
I happened to see some Skechers that I thought, first of all, Skechers are comfortable. I've never even had a pair on, but I'm like, I know they gotta be comfortable.
Yeah, because they're whack.
I saw a pair, I'm like, not bad. And Rick was like, nah, don't do it. No.
Oh, man. He said something along that line. He was like, you guys are definitely parents now. That shit fucking killed me, dude.
Well.
Oh, dude. Chia's input of like, I've been on that.
She is so fucking old. She is very old.
She's like, it's so funny because she's goofy like a young person, but I got old people habits.
Yeah, no, not just old people habits, like mentally. Like I gotta be like, I was like, oh babe, so I'll use like a like, do you know what this means? So no, let me tell you. I'll be like, oh, so there'll be something that's been like fucking trending and like something everyone's talking about or
Sounds
a
like
song.
Mariel.
So I have no idea what I'm talking about. I gotta
Sounds
explain
exactly like Mariel.
it. I mean, they're like, why would they even be on TikTok?
Unconcerned.
You know?
Yeah.
For what?
She called Dave Chappelle Dave Chappell. So that one kind of killed me a little bit. I'll forever remember that shit. What is this? Why is everybody talking about this Dave Chappell guy? I was like, I'm gonna divorce you.
I was just gonna say, you still married, huh?
Yeah, that was. She said something recently that had me dying laughing too. She fucked up somebody else's name, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of like any type of even old pop culture references she doesn't know. She literally lives unconcerned.
Bro, me and Chia did a like it was a smash or pass video for my YouTube channel where we would bring up different celebrities and I'd be like, yo, okay, how about this person? Smash or pass, right? And it's so funny just where she is mentally. All the celebrities, and people call this out in the comments too. They're like, yo, why is Chia bringing up celebrities from like 20 years ago, dog? It was still like
Marlon Brando.
it was smash or pass. Gwen Stefani. Smash or pass. Blake Lively.
That's so fucking funny.
Bless her heart, man.
They're like, wait, which one? You talking about back in the day or now?
Yeah, that was literally every quest. Avril Lavigne.
Betty White.
Oh, we all know how I feel about that one. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, you murderer. Smash that one to pieces. Rest in peace.
I would. I really would. What was I about to say? Old.
Gwen Stefani.
Oh, yeah. We've been going to 9 a.m., 10 a.m. movies because, you know, we can drop Veda off at daycare, school, whatever. Nanny's there chilling in the morning with Q while he naps.
Not many people are watching at that time.
Nobody's watching. We go watch a movie, and then that shit's done. We can get some, like, you know, watch a movie from like 9 a.m. to fucking 11 a.m., get a little lunch, chill, pick up Veda from school. It's great. She is not sleepy. It's lit.
All my movie buff friends watch movies at that time.
Because no one's there?
Nobody's there. There's no crowd cheering. You can kind of just watch the experience for yourself.
Oh. How you feel about crowds cheering?
It depends on the movie. If it's a stupid Marvel film, fine.
Yeah.
If it's some
Schindler's List? That was a little awkward for me. I probably wasn't watching in the I wasn't watching in the right theater.
Yeah.
I don't think.
wrong crowd.
Yeah.
Wrong crowd, dude.
But yes, I saw either Endgame or Infinity. I think it was Endgame. No. Infinity War. In theaters. One of them shits, bro. And the way... No. Take it back. That's a lie. I had seen other Marvel movies opening night in a crowded theater where everyone's cheering and shit, and I loved it, right? And then I remember watching Endgame in a quiet theater, and no one was reacting the way I wanted to, because I was in there like, yo! Ah! And no one was reacting. I was like, this sucks, dog.
This guy's so fucking disruptive, dude. You can already tell what he was like in class immediately. Just one of those guys.
Every parent-teacher conference. Hey, so Tim's great. He has good grades. He had great energy. If he just talks, disrupts other kids sometimes, distracts them.
Opening night is going to be crazy and loud. That's how it's always going to be.
Yeah.
I get it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I 100% get it. If it's not opening night and I just don't care for it because I can't hear the dialogue.
Yeah.
I want to see things. But I should know as a viewer what type of crowd is going in to watch these movies.
Yeah.
Right? So like if there is, like the first, like Thor.
Yeah.
Right? Opening night, it's going to be goofy, loud people all the time. So I'm going to go for that experience. But if it's like a regular ass movie and there's, dude, I have seen people get, I saw I miss ArcLight. ArcLight Pasadena, there's no talking allowed at all.
Really?
They kick you out. They let you know in the beginning. There's always somebody, like I saw some dude get kicked out at, what fucking movie was this? I can't remember, but either way, he was trying to be funny. Flashed the light on him once, gave him a warning. Second time, they had security take him out.
Dang.
Yeah, because that's the rules in the theater. That they want it for the good. They have somebody come in the front. They explain who the director is, all the information. Really cool experience, comfortable seats. Everybody's respectful. They give you a warning with the flashlight. Second one, you're out. Yeah, I miss it.
Long Beach Sound Center, when I was in high school and early college, me and my boys, PD Flow, Super Ego, Rick, we would always go opening night to like all the fucking blockbuster, Pirates of the Caribbean, Ninja Turtles, X-Men, all that shit, right? We'd go opening night. Super rowdy crowd, loved it. There was one dude, he was always there too, drunk as fuck with his homies, and he would dress up for every movie, you know what I'm saying? And I specifically remember one night, because we'd always run into each other, say what's up. This fool was dressed as a Ninja Turtle it was like the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies. This motherfucker he had his plastic shell on. Before the movie started, took the shell off, sat on it, rode it down the stairs like a sled in the theater. Everyone's cheering, cracking up. It was great, man.
What the fuck?
That was a time.
That is some different shit. I would never do anything like that. I don't like attention enough to do shit like that.
Do you watch Joker yet?
The second one?
Yeah.
There are so many bad reviews.
I know.
It's hard for me to watch that because I don't want to ruin it.
I like watching movies when they're bad reviews because most of the time I feel like, people are being a little silly.
Yeah.
Or just a little judgmental. Especially with this one, I feel like people hated it immediately going into it because they're like, oh, who the fuck wants to see a musical, right? But it's not looking good. Because I had a homie, my trainer, he was like, he fucks with musicals, heavy. And he was like, have you seen it yet?
Joker 2's a musical?
Oh, okay, so they say it's not a musical, but it's very musical. It's music-ish. And when I first heard that, and there was some backlash already going into it, and I was like, well, think about it, how dope it could be, because, Joker and Harley Quinn, their original story is that they met in a mental institute, and Harley Quinn was a nurse, right? So I'm like, how lit would it be if, every time they're like hallucinating and on their meds and shit, it breaks out into a musical? I think that's a really cool concept, right? And that's another reason why Lady Gaga's in it, musical aspect of it. So I was like, this could be lit. But my trainer, Justin, who is not somebody who immediately wrote it off because it's a musical, because he fucks with musicals, was like, I'm like, tell me what you thought without saying too much. He was like, you know what? He's like, it looked beautiful. He's like, and I didn't mind the musical parts of it. He's like, but story-wise, wasn't really there for me. I was like, fuck. I'm like, damn, are these negative reviews actually valid?
Even the people who are hardcore like fans who like anything, they didn't like it. And that's a bad sign. So it's like, oh shit, usually somebody can say something good about this, right? And those ones that are like 50-50, I'm always like, it's probably not going to be as bad. Yeah. Or there's something that you could walk away with, right? Because even for me, when I didn't like Shang-Chi, I set off jump. I thought it was great action sequences. Yeah. Right? I could find what I liked about it. And I gave it like a 6 out of 10, which is actually pretty good. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't think this movie has that. I think it's just a bad movie from what I've heard.
We got to go see it.
Oh, damn. At 9 a.m.
Yeah. Well, but how else would you know for yourself? I think that is what we need to do is stop going.
And that's why we love America.
Yes, because you have the right to go and see shit for yourself and form your own motherfucking opinion.
Yeah, go watch Shen Yun.
Don't do that.
The propaganda.
Don't do that. Don't watch Shen Yun. Me and Rick did it already. Don't do it.
This was fucking crazy, dude. We'll watch the CCP propaganda for fucking 2 hours.
We had no idea. And we're going to talk about that next time on Dudes Behind the Foods. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Buy his matcha. Buy my liquor that's going to come out soon. Buy his clothes. Buy my clothes. Donate to our OnlyFans. Have a nice day.
I love you.
Bye.
Yo, it's the dudes behind the food. Dude.